This is my massive 3D printed RC Snowcat, and in this case it's controlled by an Xbox controller. And I made this custom universal receiver right here that works with regular 3-pin PWM servos and motor controllers, and we can actually program it right here on my laptop. We're just connected to the Snowcat. There's one of these little guys in there. We're connected with Wi-Fi. I opened up a web browser, and we have access to all 16 channels and a bunch of other stuff. So in this case, we just have channel 3 here. All the other ones are at their default settings. And I'll just show you real quick. We've got a bunch of different input types for different situations. We've got the ability to, if we want to select a new axis that we want to map this to, we can simply press that axis and it maps it. And then we can do shift buttons. We can adjust the scale, the trim, the dead zone. We can reverse the channel. We can do exponential. We can do auto run timer, so it'll run for a couple seconds and then stop. And we can adjust that for both forward and reverse. Same thing with ramping. We can ramp up, so have kind of a smooth transition, and we can do that for forward and reverse. And then we've got live trim, live scale, and live enable. So live trim and scale are so you can change the trim and scale on the fly with buttons on the Xbox controller. And those, have their own little drop downs there. And then live enable is basically a safety, so you can disable a channel with the press of a button and, for example, disable the tracks or something like that. And then here we've got mixes, so you can do tank steer, or you can even mix the two blade wings together so they work a little bit easier. And then we've also got light modes down here, so you can do different flashing lights if you want to use PWM based lights. Anyway, this works super well. I've been using it in different versions for the last couple of months really, and I'm ready to send this out to a couple people to test the prototype units, and then we'll get some feedback and hopefully be able to launch this as like a product that people can buy if they want to use this for their projects. Real quick, I want to give a shout out to PCBWay, who manufactured this board. They're also sponsoring this project. When I go to actually manufacture these for commercial sale, I'm also going to use their service because they were super helpful, and they have a dedicated sales rep that talks to you directly, which I think is pretty cool in a world of AI bots and lousy customer service. So they are a great way to get your custom projects done, whether it's 3D printing or CNC or PCBs. Make sure to go check them out. And if you're interested in this kind of stuff, definitely follow along and listen for the updates on this. And thanks for watching.